guys, how's it going? I'm Dexter and welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to look at a little bit of a two-handed tom groove that you can do, and this is based off of a course that has come out today. It's available now, and it's to do with two-handed hi-hat grooves, which is just, you know, when you see drummers like, they groove like this, one hand on the hi-hat, but then they go for two hands on the hi-hat, and it just looks so cool and awesome. And that was like one thing on my like drumming bucket list when I first started playing. Like, I want to do that two-handed hi-hat thing. So I've got a 6-exercise course which has come out today, so sign up for channel membership if you want access to that. But this is kind of based on that course of trying to get comfortable with playing two hands doing a kind of lead pattern. But what we're going to do in this particular exercise is the same thing that we're doing there, but we're going to go onto the rack tom. What it's going to be is we're going to play right, left up on the rack tom and put a bass drum on the very first note. So it's bass drum and right hand, followed by a left hand on its own, right hand on its own, left hand on its own. So right, left with that kick on the first beat. And then the second part, we're going to play right hand's going to come down to the snare. The left hand's going to stay up on the rack tom, so right hand to the snare. Careful not to hit yourself. That's happened so many times, I've pretty much lost all feeling in that thumb. But coming down to the snare drum, and then we'll finish with left, right, left up on the rack tom. And what that does is it gives this illusion of a continuous kind of rack tom going, and then you're coming down to your snare drum. And as you come down to your snare drum, your brain kind of fills in the gap, because it doesn't sound like this is happening. Because that's the exact rhythm happening on the rack tom. But when you come to the snare, the brain kind of fills in and just assumes that up on the rack tom carries on. So it kind of creates this kind of sustained note happening up on the rack tom there. But anyway, first part, right, left with the bass drum there, and then snare left, left, put it together. And that kind of breaks you into this new territory for creating some pretty cool tom grooves. So you can do it down on your floor tom, but then to come to the snare, you've got to like cross over to the snare. So up on the rack tom again, or mix between them. And you can see you can come into some really kind of cool ideas. But all of that is based on this kind of two-handed hi-hat thing, which I'm teaching in that particular course that's come out today. So anyway, new concept, just getting you guys into it. But I just remember when I first started playing the drums, I saw that as a really cool, exciting thing of like two hands playing a pattern and then you're just dropping to the snare drum just to keep that backbeat moving. So spend a bit of time with it. But anyway, what we're going to do, I'm going to show you a little thing that I do on the course where we play it at two different tempos and you can play along. So this is a bit of a kind of interactive thing. So if you guys want to get behind your drum kit, we're going to try and play this at two tempos. We're going to play at 60 BPM to try and learn the pattern and get it right. And then we're going to try and do the kind of gold tempo of 120 BPM. So starting at 60 BPM on this one, 16th notes, so 4 notes per click, 1 E and a 2 E and a. So that's our speed. Get ready in position. We'll try it together. 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. Here we go. And there we go. And then we can try it up at 120 BPM. So you might need to work on that. Try that at like 80 and then 90 and then 100. If you struggle at 100, try 101, then 102 the next day, and eventually you'll get there. But try 120, and this is that kind of gold tempo where I think it sounds pretty good and you can start using it kind of within songs and things. So 120, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. So if you manage to get it to there, awesome, and spend a bit of time. But that's something I do in all the courses. We have like a slow tempo and a fast tempo, something to say, yeah, I've got it. I mean, that's sounding pretty cool. You can keep working on it, and then you've got that gold tempo that you can try and finish it off at as well. So it's pretty good. And then once you're comfortable with that, you can start trying to work in little fills. I always recommend this for any kind of groove pattern. Play the groove for a bit, then try and do your normal fills, then try and get back to the groove. is pretty awesome. So to finish up, I'm going to do a little short solo just using that kind of thing. I'll use some of the two-handed hi-hat things as well, and then also where we're going to start taking that in kind of future two-handed hi-hat courses, because we're really going to start digging into this element and trying to take it. It's kind of like this course is a kind of basic version just to get you into that concept, but we're going to take it onto like a super advanced level and kind of see where we can take it. It's really exciting concept, the whole two-handed thing, but it does kind of flip drumming on your head for one reason. Rather than playing with your left hand playing the snare, when you play this, your right hand's got to play the snare, and that's enough to kind of mess up your groove, and we want to keep nice and confident. So anyway, a bit of a short solo, just demonstrating where you can take this. Here we go. There we go. Anyway, you guys take it easy. Thanks so much for checking out this lesson, and I'll see you next time.